Hey, it's Bridget, and as you can tell by the title, this is what the video is going to be about. So, basically, my friend Laura came over and we were heading to a rave, and so we went to the rave and everything, and this was about 1 we got there, and it said that it ended on 3 on the flyer, so we're like, okay, we'll spend a couple hours here and then go home. But when we got there, like, all the people were outside, and we were just like, oh, is the rave over? Like, what happened? They're like, oh yeah, we closed early, yeah, it just ended, and we're like, okay, so we're all dressed up, in our rave clothes, and we're just like, what are we gonna do? So we go to like a McDonald's nearby, and we're just like, let's see if this opens, and it wasn't. So we went downtown and we went to the beach, and there's like this pavilion thing that you can go under and stuff, and there's like all these benches. So we locked our bikes up there, and we were sitting on the bench, and we were just looking around, and it was kind of a sketchy area. I mean, it was like downtown, all the lights were off, it was right by the beach. And so my friend Laura texted her friend Justin, and we were like trying to talk to all these people, and we're like, oh, does anybody want to hang out with us? Like, can you pick us up? Trying to do something, because I mean, we were dressed up, and we didn't want to be there like just doing nothing and head home, and that was kind of a pointless thing to do then. So yeah, we go to the beach, and we sit down on these benches that are like just lounge chairs, I guess, or whatever. And we're just sitting there, and I was listening to music, and Laura was texting people, and then all of a sudden these two black guys come up to us, and I didn't get a good description because I didn't really see what was happening. It all happened so fast, but like one was a scrawny dude with like a white t-shirt and jeans, like ripped up jeans, and then another guy was like a big hefty dude, like he was really muscular kind of looking. I mean, I don't really know, he kind of looks like he could be like a football player maybe, but they, like, I don't know, it was really scary, and we didn't know because we were just like looking at it from, we were totally in our own world, so we didn't even know that they came up to us. And then all of a sudden the scrawny dude took Laura's phone out of her hand, and I was just like I saw it real quick, but at the same time, once I saw it, the big guy like came on to me and tried to take my phone away, and I was like, what the hell, like, no, I'm not giving you my phone. And since I didn't like let go enough, I guess, he tased me in my neck. And I was just like, what the hell? And I dropped it, and like we stood up, and we were kind of like backing away from the place, but all they did was take the phones and run. And I had a backpack, and she had a backpack, and we had like money in there and clothes and shoes, and stuff, because we were still in our rave outfits. Like, we were just like, what the hell just happened? But all they did was take the phones, and they left. And they like got into a car, and it went like screeching off into the distance, and we're just like, what the hell, what do we do? And I started freaking out because I have like these major panic attacks, and yeah, I'm not good in moments like this or anything. So there was like two guys down the beach. We found out later that their names were Casey and what was the other guy's name? Frank, or yeah, Frank or whatever. And we were talking to them, and they're just like, dude, what just happened? Like, we saw the taser and we heard the sound, and what just happened? And we're like, oh my god, like, thank you, there's people around, like, can I use your phone and everything? They're like, yeah, you can use my phone. And so Laura's like, wait, well, who are we gonna tell? We're gonna get in trouble for the curfew and everything, and blah blah blah. So we didn't tell anybody until later. But yeah, so we were talking to the guys, and they were just like, I thought they were like your boyfriends or something. And I was like, oh yeah, because they're 20 years older, and they're totally gonna be your boyfriends, totally. But yeah, so after that, they like, I asked them to like kind of walk us home or whatever, but they walked us to our bikes, and then like, yeah, we biked home. But on the way, we saw these guys, and like, I swore they were them. I mean, I didn't really get a good description of what they looked like, but they had on the same attire, so me and Laura started yelling down. We were like, you're gonna regret this, and no. We were going crazy, like, we were so upset. Like, two girls just got, like, mugged. I mean, what would you do, So, yeah. So we biked home, and, like, along the way, this black car with 4 people in it was, like, riding by, and they were, like, screaming at us, like, woo, and, like, I don't know, they said something and I forget what it was. And then I was like, oh, I don't want to like get in trouble, this is sketchy, because it was a really sketchy area. Like, it was a really dark road, and it was like a main road. So we're like, okay, well, let's get home like as fast as we can. So we started biking like really, really fast, and then all of a sudden the black car turns around, makes a U-turn, and comes back onto the road that we were in, and like pulls into this parking lot that was like we're riding like right here, and the parking lot's like right here. They like came out, and like one person got out of the car, and me and Laura booked it, and we like biked as fast as we could. And then the people like got back in the car and just like ran away and said something, but they never returned. So I guess they were just teenagers messing with us. And I mean, they couldn't have known what just happened, so they like, yeah, they didn't know why we were so like freaking out and everything. So there was a McDonald's by my house now. We go to that one, and we just get water and food and everything. And then we bike home. And then when we got home, we had to like sneak back into my house, and oh my god, it was like crazy. It was so frustrating, but I'm still mad because they took my phone. Like, oh my god, I was just so mad. And like Laura was lucky because her SIM card wasn't in hers. Like, she had her friends for his music and everything, so she has everything. But I was just like, what the hell? And then the next day we told the police and everything that happened. We tracked our phones and we told them like the neighborhood which they were and everything, and they were like, oh, we can't do anything. And at first they thought we were lying, and I was like, how can we be lying? Why would we lie about this, you know? Like, and they're like, oh, you didn't tell us the day of the attack, what happened? And I was just like, I mean, we didn't think there was much that you could do, and I didn't even want to get the cops involved. My mom did, so it was just crazy. But yeah, that's my story of getting tased. Yep.